up, people? It's sunny out here. We're getting the MR2 ready to go racing again. So Miles has done a thing. He swapped out our water neck. Remember how much trouble we were having with the plastic water neck? So now we have this nice, shiny aluminum water neck. And the interior of which is just spotless. And we got a new radiator cap along with it. So there's no coolant, once again, in the overflow. And there's none in the pipes. So either all the air that's in the system has made me think that there's more coolant than not, or there's still a leak somewhere, but if you look underneath the car, there's just nothing going on. I mean, this fooled me for a second. I thought maybe there was a little moisture there, but like, if there was coolant leaking, you know, there'd be a mess under here. The wood would be all stained and, you know, maybe there'd still be coolant sitting on it, but there's not anything going on from the back to the front, so I don't think that's it at all. So I'm going to fill it up with coolant, and we're going to let it bleed out, let it run for a while. We got to change wheels, and then Sunday we'll go racing. All right, coolant up to the top there, coolant to here. I forgot to bring the funnel, so this is what we're going to get. Now we're going to check for leaks. We'll start it and let it burble out. Standard belt chatter going on because I dropped coolant on it. And I see it bubbling. Here it comes. All right, well, I let it bubble for a while with the cap off, and then it started doing the weird idle issue with the MR2s do when they don't have the right coolant in them. So I'm just going to put the cap on and let it suck up from the overflow as it wants to, and hopefully it'll bubble out some air. We were discussing that we haven't changed the oil in a bit. This is probably going to have to be the last event before we change the oil. And Miles said, what'd you say? Who needs oil? And I said, well, if you're not going to have coolant, you should probably have oil, at least one or the other, right? All right, it's up to temp now, or coming up to temp anyway. It'll be another one of those videos where we just kind of get stuff ready, and then we go racing. Ah, look at this. So this is a Eurocross, an Alpha Eurocross medium, and this is what they look like after you run them in gravel. Big, chunky gravel. And you know what? They're torn up. They look like hell, but they still got lots of knob on them, and those would work in the grass just fine. I mean, it's not worn down much at all. What's on the inside there? Oh, that's just coolant. Don't worry about that. So the outside, the shoulder knobs are worn down and beat off for sure. The middles are still good. I'll still use these in the grass and they'll do just fine. They'll still probably kind of dominate the competition. I can feel one with my hand right here, though. Look at him. He's all torn up. So some are worse than others, but, you know, they're still holding on. Yeah, I don't think we're doing any good by keeping it running now, so good point. That's given the alternator long enough to work. Ooh! Hooray for me. Hat. I didn't know. Just like I didn't know my sunglasses were in there for like months. Well, here's where you want to be. On the trailer, jacked up the night before the race, inspecting a coolant leak. And you know what? Long time ago, two events ago now, I said that what was going on under here was probably a symptom and not the cause. And I think I was wrong. These fellers, they decided to just completely dismantle. And they are the two clamps for the, from what I can tell, the heater core hoses, in and out of the heater core hoses. And they've been dismantled for some time. The hoses, also not great, but we can't replace a coolant hose right now. So we're going to replace the clamps and hope that that's okay. This solves the mystery, though. The mystery of where does the coolant go? The answer is right through that crack in the boards there. So that's why there's not a big mess on the boards, because it's going right down through that crack. Hopefully when we get these hoses put back on and we fill it up with coolant again here before the sun goes down, we'll be good to go tomorrow. Or we can just put the hoses back on and fill it with coolant tomorrow. No big deal. No big deal. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just get the hoses back on nice and tight, and then we'll fill it with coolant tomorrow. And if it leaks some more, then it leaks some more, and we'll just deal with that. He's putting the wheel back on because we've now replaced the two hoses. Hose clamps on the heater core underneath the MR2, the upper hose clamps. I'm pretty sure those hoses could be replaced as well, and that would not hurt them at all. But for now, the clamps seem to be keeping the coolant in the car, so we're going to trust that they will do that until tomorrow when they prove us wrong. Looks like we're going to pull out the jack stands and bring the car down and be done for the evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow when we're going racing. Whoa. Car. Racetrack. Competitors. There's one Mustang over there, newer Mustang running in mod rear. That's our actual competition today, I think. Maybe there's more. There's a Miata rolling in right now. That'll be a... who's that? Josh? Yeah. I think so. Maybe that's Niles' ride too. I don't know if Niles is running in mod rear today. Niles will be our competition if he is running in mod rear. No, getting ready to run the MR2 again. It's kind of standard. This is just what we do. You know the drill if you've been here before. We're going to race it. We'll probably say some funny things. Might not say anything funny. Might curse a little bit if it's broken, you know. But whatever we do, we're going to do it for America. You think I got it? Well, the bad part about being first to do course walk is you got to grab flags. So we're flagging. These fancy green cones. Green mean go?
Yes.
Green mean go. All right, doing the course walk here. We flagged the first time around. Now we're gonna walk it again. See what it looks like. Max built this course today, and he used every cone, all of the cones. There can't be a single cone left on that van over there right now. That's a pretty good looking course. It's tight. I'll say we'll try to not let it hang out so much, but you know, it's gonna happen. That's what we do. We're driving second today, so we're working first, so we won't get to tear up the grass. We're gonna finish the walk, and then go to driver's meeting, and then drive a car. That's what we do. Oh, they're sitting up all big.
Next weekend, look it up on MR2.
Hey, what are you doing?
Kansas
What you doing?
Rallycross.
Hi.
It's rescheduled. It's the
Are you sitting up big?
So
yeah. Okay. Event number 4 or something or other. This is our course. Take a look with us. It's hot in here. Really freaking hot. Let's do this. To pretend like it helps. This is a tight corner. You can get a little bit of kick there. Something's rattling real good up front. You hear that? Yeah. What's that? Yeah. All lug nuts are tight. I guess we'll just have to pretend like we don't hear that. It's a pretty easy course, even though there's a lot of elements to it. It's got a nice back and forth flow. You just can't miss gates. Keep your eyes ahead. Make sure you're looking ahead the whole time. This corner's going to be fun. Anything out on this bank is always fun. Yeah. That one's not quite as steep as the last one that we had. This glass over here is driving me insane. That's not closed. It's just... might tape it or something. Yeah, see, this is just straight through. You just got to kind of wiggle it. Make sure you don't hit the cones. Yeah. All right, that'll be that. I mean, straightforward. Let's go get that coolant. We got to go grab our extra coolant because, you know, we'll need it. I'm going to pop the engine compartment, too, to make sure that it's not leaking more coolant right now. Because that belt is squealing, but that belt just squeals because we spilled a lot of coolant on it. First car's off and away. We're second car, second heat. Already got a cone. Larry doesn't have anybody to go pick it up. Go get it, Larry. You got a cone. No, you got a cone down, Larry. Oh, you can't. He can't. Yell it. Get on the horn. I forget.
Tell my wife I'm doing this and I am.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, you're not here. Yeah, you're not here. Yeah, Larry's not here. That's not Larry. That's Barry. Here we go. It feels a little goofy, I'm not gonna lie. But it could just be that I'm not used to it at the moment. Oh man, this car is magical, isn't it? We got too much air in the rear though. I'd rather it not slide. Well, maybe I want it to slide. I don't know yet. Do we want first in here? That's the question. I'm thinking no so far. To the right of the first one, to the left of the second one. Boy, it's hot.
I know. It's terrible.
Once it comes on power band there, it wants to spin them. That was a nice smooth run. Felt good about it. And it's a 54.8. That's got to be good. I'm not even going to really worry about it until we get to the break at lunch. We'll see how we're doing at lunch. I'm just going to run and not worry about time. If I worry about the times, I'll go slower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll just drive. Do you want me to ride with you or you just want to go?
Yeah, ride with me.
Okay. Away. Let it dance. Look way ahead and let it dance to where it's going, okay? Because that's what it wants to do. You're going to look in the direction you want it to go, and that's what it's going to start doing. Remember to lift to rotate. Lift off the gas to rotate, lift off the brake to rotate. Yeah. It's real sliding. Watch your outside. Look ahead. There you go.
Well, that was terrible.
You got out on the fluff. It's all right. You're still going quick. All the way around here. There you go. Lift to rotate. Just like that. Slalom. It's just slow. Slow, slow, slow. Gotta slow down. Gotta slow down through there. Going fast is gonna get you nowhere. You hit that one. Yep. 58 plus 1. Yeah, you turned in on it. You just let it have it. I mean, you must have hit it with the front tire. Don't worry about coming back. You don't really need to come back on that one. You just got to get around that one. And yeah, in the middle, just slow down, and you'll go faster. Go for a drive, right? Don't necessarily try to, I'm going to get it all. Just go for a drive, and I guarantee you'll go quicker. And away we go.
Opportunity knocks. Opportunity knocks. And I'm waiting. Been waiting for some time. Patiently waiting. Thanks for knocking, but keep in mind. Life, patronized. What am I? Heroic cry. This might not be the right way, but I've got to say.
It's a 54.2. I'm all right with that. Bell squealing to beat the band, just like always. It's just our trademark. It's our signature at this point. It's too hot. Trying to stay cool. Warm out today. This cone up here is leaning on its flag. You see that? Look at it. It's been pushed over so much, it's leaning right on that flag.
Don't want to be your charity case. I'll keep my space. I never struck out, but I never got off base. With the best of friends, easy. The good times never end. No need to try. These birds will live by soul.
That's not my... Is that a 53? Okay, instead of a 54. I went quicker. That's good. I was like, that's not my time. That's too slow, but that's quicker. Hopefully I didn't hit any cones.
You'll never know just what it means to me. Keep your favors, I'm not in doubt for some now. The welcome morale.
Oh my God, no. Oh, we got it. We didn't get a cone, though. Oh, that's just slow. And it's a 54, too. It's slower, but I'll take it. I need to clean it up. It's a little sloppy Joe. I want to take some pressures out of the rear.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. I'll be on my way. It's not about pride, but it's all that I can
That's
take.
the way. That's the freaking way. Come on now. Get away from that cone. Go. Go, 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 go. Lift off that brake. Come on, honey. was not good though. It was not pretty, and I killed the car. That Niles, he's getting in my head running those 52s. That's what he does. I just got to drive my own race. All right, let's let Miles get in here. Rip one. Hear that? 57-1.
57-1. 57-1 for Miles Smith. Slows down a little bit, but doesn't hit a cone. That's the important part. Stay off the cones, kid. Logan Bell out on course.
Well, like Miles said, I think we're just gonna have to send it because I don't think there's anything we can really do about that. There is a nut on it. It's real big.
Big nuts.
Yeah, big nuts. Thank you. This will be the last time you ever get to run again.
Whenever you're driving the car, it feels like it clunks over, and then it like tries to turn itself. You grab the wheel, you shake it, and it goes clank, 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 clank.
It goes what?
Clank, clank, clank.
Do it again.
Clank, clank, clank.
Yeah, look at it. See that? Can you see it? Oh yeah. I don't even understand what I'm looking at, to be honest with you. I don't know much about the old inner tie rod situation, but
Dude,
she don't look good if I.
yeah, that moves.
Larry made chili.
Yeah. Larry has warned. It is very hot. Spicy.
It's always spicy.
Come on now. Daddy wants a hot dog.
Not pet that dog.
Can I pet that dog? Can I eat that dog? Part of our problem was the boot wasn't in the right spot. It was slid all the way down to where the ball joint is. So, you know, it's probably been wearing funny over time because of that. So we're just going to keep sending it this way and hopefully it doesn't break off before the end of the day, because that makes for real goofy alignment. Yeah, you go ka-chow at that point, and then you don't drive anymore. Then we can't even get it on the trailer.
I can get it.
Okay, I would appreciate it. I'm just gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna try to drive the car as good as I can. That right front inner tie rod is gone. It's still in there, but it's moving around, so the wheel just kind of turns itself. So at some point, it may turn itself completely out of the car, and we might have a ka-chow situation. And if that happens, I'll feel bad because we'll be, you know, taking up everybody's time. But I think we'll probably make it back off the trailer at least.
Dotted lines, focus in the sky. I've read 1,000 times, thinking I should be anywhere but here. Why do I do this?
Just slow through there.
Do it for the kids.
That's a 52.4. Okay, this is Miles' first run of the afternoon. Kind of wanted to see how Medford does too, because he's my competition. Running 8 seconds behind me. I ran a 52.4. See what he runs. See what Medford can do. Oh, 0.1 faster than me. Where'd it go? Behind that car. I'm gonna kind of get it off the line here and see if I can pick up a little speed in this first section, but other than that, I'm gonna drive it slow, safe, cautious.
Sometimes I wonder why I haven't left this. But Mr. Tinker help me remember roots I won't forget. Days and nights both seem the same. I'm running on for days. What more can I say? That's about all. That's about all.
seconds right there. I hit a cone, I got a 60. Josh is back at it. I just lost.
What'd you do?
I about looped it on the second big corner coming back in again. I had to back up to hit a cone instead of missing a gate. So, yeah. So that's 10 seconds for you, so that should be neck and neck now. This never happens. That time, 49.298, was just run by 2 cars consecutively, the same time, 49.298. In the same class, no less, in the modified all-wheel drive. That's nuts. Smooth, clean. That's faster anyway. Right back on track with a 51.5. It's not slower, it's faster. This man needs to run a 52, and he's got me, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he didn't. He's good, he saved it. That's a good way to go around that corner.
That worked out.
Wait a little late. Yeah. Hey, no cones. Don't do it. Stay away. Woo! Yeah, oh, it's gonna be so, oh, that's a 53. Yeah! All right, kid. I told him to get a 54 and he blew it out of the water. I am 1.2 seconds back from Josh Mefford after my big spin. I am going to drive as hard as I can. Pray for me, Mark. 1.2 away out of first. I can do it. You can do it. I can do it. I gotta be clean. I need grip. I need that grip. Here comes that tie rod. Doing goofy stuff. Here it comes. Here's my 1.2. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. That's it. That's it. Yes. Woo! All right. I needed it, and I got it. Yeah, that's right.
So, we're back now. Senor Dos on the trailer. It was a great day. Great course set up by Max Bear. Really fun time. If you're around Kansas City, you're within driving distance, you got to come out to an I-35 Speedway event, put on your street tires, and have yourself a blast. We got some great footage, and we got some great pictures from Clarissa from Hot Hatch Racing. She was out there and got some great shots, and we also got some pretty cool shots of our own with that crop duster going by in the morning. So some real frameable stuff from this event. Senor Dos held together and got that little bit of extra time to put me ahead of Josh by just 1.3 seconds overall for the whole day, and give me the first place victory in old modified rear-wheel drive. Miles took 4th in his class for the day, but if he could have run as fast as he did on his last run for the whole day, he would have crushed me. But on that note, if I would have lived up to the potential of the car and run as fast as I did on my last run, we could have had the fastest time of the day out of any car, including the modified all-wheel drive cars, which were 20 seconds faster. You gotta love that post-rallycross math, right? That's how we do it. Go home and just start, what if, you know? But still, this car is quick, and we know that. We know we can drive it in the loose stuff, and it also does grippy things pretty well. But we also know that we've just been patching it together, from event to event, and that is not necessarily going to get us long term down the road with this car. So a major overhaul is coming for this car for next season, because this car is too good to not carry forward with. As for right now, our next event is about a month away. We got to get the FX16 off of the quick jack so we can get this thing up and replace those inner tie rods that are trashed. Definitely the passenger side, probably the driver's side as well. And we could just get an OE style inner tie rod and rent the tools to fix it and etc. And that would probably get us through for the rest of the season and would probably remain unbroken for the foreseeable future. Or maybe we could pull off the shelf this Flows Racing quick steering rack that I got from Techno Toy Tuning months ago, many moons ago, because I intended on using it on Dale back there on the 72 Celica. And that requires fabrication of new brackets and swapping out the old truck steering that the car has with its steering box and the pitman arm, and doing a lot of fabrication to make that happen. And I didn't do that. I just put the new motor in. So the rack's just sitting around waiting for a time when I might come back to it on the Celica, but it's an AW11 MR2 rack. And since Senor Dos has treated us so very well, I think that we treat him to some quicker steering. One whole turn locked a lot quicker, as a matter of fact. It goes from 3.5 turns to 2.5 turns lock to lock. So that sounds like a huge improvement, and it also might take some getting used to. So, you want to see more Mr. Dos action? Come on back. We're going to be swapping in that steering rack. We're going to get the oil changed and more than likely once again check on the coolant situation that's going on. It needs that. Clearly, we got work to do there still. And that's probably part of the overhaul process. We're just going to replace every hose in the coolant system over the off season. For now, we'll keep limping that along. Come back, watch us do all that stuff. And put on the knobby tires and get this ready so it can dig deep in the dirt at Thunder Valley Speedway, provided it doesn't rain, because if it rains, then it's like a swamp out there and we can't run. But hopefully we get the chance, because this car is magical in the slippery stuff. Before that, we got more Dale coming your way. The 18RG swap project is about wrapped up, and he's going to be back on the ground very soon making some beautiful noises. That's what we're doing. So, what are you up to? Oh, well, that is impressive. Well, that sounds really cool and all, but I got something else for you to put on your list. You got to go out and find your own apex, because it's better late than never.